You hear me?
Yes, sir. Let's get going.
All right. So I get this ready. All right, perfect. So are we recording?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Well,
Well,
it
good
automatic.
evening.
I believe it automatically records. So go ahead.
We're good?
hmm
All right. Well, good evening, everyone. I would like to, first of all, thank every single one of you for attending this exciting IML Google Hangout on Thursday, June 25th, 2015. My name is Temo Gomez, Director of Marketing for International Markets Live, and today we'll be having an exciting Google Hangout with the rest of the IML staff and top leaders. We'll be sharing exciting news with, and of course, how our top leaders are obtaining success and what you can do to achieve success as well. But before we start, I would like to introduce a well-known, respected trader and educator who has mentored thousands of individuals over the past 20 years. He has been featured on Bloomberg Radio, Bloomberg Report, weekly contributor to themoneyshow.com, active speaker to the Traders Expo in both New York City and Vegas for the past 15 years, being featured in dozens of magazines and books, and the list goes on. So it's my pleasure to introduce to you our very own CEO of iMarkets Live, Christopher Terry. Chris?
Thank you. Thank you. Welcome. Thank you, everybody, and welcome, Timo. Timo is the new Director of Marketing with us, and he's been in the network marketing arena for about 15 years, and he's built organizations that run into the thousands and tens of thousands. Very extremely successful gentleman. I was introduced to him through another person who had basically put the stamp on him. The funny thing was we could never get in touch with him, and he ended up reaching out to us. So it was just a match made in heaven that we were looking for him, he was looking for us. And he owns his own advertising agency. He's a lifestyle coach, and he's an executive team builder, a guy that has basically takes individuals, molds them for success, and has achieved a ton of success. I mean, we've been speaking hours a day, and we're proud to have him as our Director of Marketing, and we understand at this point we're just looking for a whole massive explosion. Right now we're growing overseas, we're growing internationally, we're in many different countries, lots of success happening, and we're just going to go through a couple of things tonight, just some homework, some housekeeping, and want to go over the couple of products that we have. And we have, I see we have Daniel Booth is on with us. That's a gentleman over, looks like he's on the left. I'm not sure if he's on, how he is on your screen with this checkered shirt. Okay, let me just fix my mic here, my headset. Anyway, we have our products for iMarkets Live. Is our first product is a trade signal service. Essentially, if you haven't been logged into it, it's so simple. It's a couple of minutes to download it, you plug it in, and it works 24 hours a day. So when we do a trade, you copy what we're doing, and our risk is basically, if we risk 1%, you're risking 1%. It's phenomenal that you just can plug in. We also respect the markets in terms of certain conditions, where right now we're just sitting back for a few days because there's some overseas crisis with Greece. And the main thing is to know when not to be in the markets and when not to take a risk. If you could eliminate that part of the game, the markets are really not that hard. So we've been having anywhere from 5 to 15% a month growth on the trade signal service, and just 1 month at a time, one trade at a time. It's exciting that people can become financially independent using our products. Now, we have a higher end product for those of you that want to sit and physically trade with us. Physically sit by your computer from anywhere from 30 minutes a day to 3 hours a day. It's 9 o'clock in the morning Eastern to 3 p.m. And this is the first product I've had. It's been 14 years doing exactly what we do every single day. And I have a gentleman who's been in our live trading and educational room. And in your back office, you click on the button. It says live trading room. You go there. It's a 1-minute download, and you see a screen. You see my charts on a screen, and you hear my voice, which I'm not sure if you want to hear that for hours. But you hear my voice, and we basically work the markets as little as 30 minutes a day to as much as 3 hours. And we're averaging anywhere from 200 to 500. Our profits are through the roof. It's exciting. Now, one of our members, his name is Daniel Booth. He's in Manchester, England, very successful in his own right. He has a trade signal service. He likes it. He's got the Dream Maker. But when he found the live trading room, he found himself a home. So, Daniel, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here, Chris.
All right. Listen, I just want you to take a couple of minutes and just give your experience of how you found it, what you're seeing every day, what it was like prior to the room, what it's like now, how you're trading, your thought process is, because I understand you have seen other programs, and also what you suggest for anybody else who's out there who has an interest in physically learning how to trade from a real trader, from real experts, live each and every day. So Daniel,
Yeah,
I'm going to mute myself and let you go.
okay. Yeah, I've got one word for the trading room. The trading room is it's addictive. As Chris said, I'm in Manchester, England, and I'm 5 hours behind Eastern Time, and I wake up at 6 o'clock in the morning, and I can't get into the trading room until 2 o'clock my time. And I'm literally pacing around waiting for 2 o'clock. It takes 8 hours before I can get into the trading room, and I'm just going crazy waiting to get in there. And we're in there for an hour, maybe 2 hours, and in that time, we've made anything from $200 to $500. We make more in an hour or two than most people make in a whole week, and it's exciting. You know, we're sat next to an experienced trader, 25 years in the industry, and he's telling us exactly what we do or what we need to do when we need to do it, and it gives me a lot of confidence to get into a trade and to make money. I go into that room knowing that I'm going to make money. I've been in trading for about 2 years now, and I've spent thousands of pounds on programs and training programs and trying to learn how to trade. And what I found is that you're sent out into the big wide world with this knowledge and with the tools, but you're literally on your own. And I know from experience that when you're on your own, you can burn through 2 accounts before you even start to learn what it is you're doing. The trading room, it takes out all that risk completely. It allows you to get into the trade completely confident, knowing that you've got somebody literally sat right next to you, helping you, telling you what to do. The frustration with the whole thing, though, is that we're only in there for an hour or two, and then that's it. It's over. I've then got to wait another day to get back into the trading room. You know, and Fridays are the worst, because Fridays come and I've got to wait Saturday and Sunday and then back on. You know, it's 72 hours before I can get into the trading room. It's exciting. There's a buzz in there. And you know, the great thing about it is that we know when we're going in there, we're going to make money. It's great.
Daniel, you know, I think you're lying a little bit, because today, what was it, 25 minutes?
No. Today was ridiculous, Chris. We were done in 3 minutes today. It was pathetic. You know, I was like, what the, you know, oh God. I've got another 14 hours, and hopefully I'm going to sleep about 6 of those hours away now.
Well,
before we get into the trading room.
Well,
yeah. You ruined it for me, Chris. You ruined it for me.
What happens when people come in the markets? When you first come in, you're excited, and you know, when you go with some of these other bozo programs, people get disheartened because they spent all this money and then they're sent out, like you said, to the world, and everything looks good after the fact. But when reality comes and the market starts moving, you freeze up. So taking that risk away from you, putting you and saying, okay, it's okay, buy here. Here's your risk. Here's where you enter, and it gives you that confidence, and then you're learning at the same time, because we're doing classes a couple times a week. Can you just, I'm going to mute myself, if you could just what you suggest for a new person, what they should do. Just a 30-second, thing, and then we'll get on to the next
Yeah,
idea. But
absolutely.
Daniel, I really appreciate your time.
Yeah, you know what, guys? If you're in IML, you really need to try out the trading room. Just download it from the tab, and if you need help doing it, let me know, and I'll help you do it. Install the software and get in the trading room and see what's going on in there. You can have a play with it. You can set up a demo account and you can try it for yourself, and just see how easy it is. It is so easy to get into trading, and what you're learning is you're physically learning a trade. This is not just about making money in IML. This is you're learning something that nobody can ever take away from you. It's valuable. This guy's got 25 years experience in the industry. Make the most of it.
Yeah. Okay, so real quick, when somebody comes into the live room, it's very simple to install. When we see new people come in, we actually go into a little bit of education, and then we help them get their demo accounts. We personally work with people, and the great thing is our team that's there really just gives everybody that chance to become successful. The real vision behind iMarkets Live was basically to take my experience, and I have other people around us, but just to take that experience and give the average guy, and I'm not saying Daniel's average, he's above average because he's there with us, but taking a gentleman like Daniel or like Timo, who was in the room, and Gerard, I know he's been in there, and others, that they come in there and they basically have power. We're empowering people to become successful. I have a friend who has gone through an illness, and he reached out to me. We know each other for 20 years. He reached out to me and he said, look, I need some help. He says, I'm burning through money and I need some help. And I said to him, how much you need? And he said, no, I don't want your money. I need help. He said, give me into trading. Help me with something. No problem. He's been in the live room and he's been doing extremely well. He's been paying some of his bills, which is I'm proud of. We have another gentleman who's a pastor. And we have little testimonials on this. And literally, he's helping multiple families. He's setting up multiple accounts, just helping people. So there's so many things you can do with trading, be it the live trading signal service, the live trading room. Now, we have one other product that I'll get into real quick, and we have some other things to talk about. We have the Dream Maker, the IML Dream Maker. It's run upwards 150, 160% in over a 7-month, 8-month period on cash. It's phenomenal, phenomenal. It has its losses, it has its wins, but the steady growth that it's had is absolutely insane. Okay, you're going to grow. It's like a stair step. You go up and down. It's normal, but over the period of that time, we've been seeing some phenomenal success. Those of you that are not familiar with the banking industry and how money works is essentially the bank will take your money, take your $10,000 or $1,000, whatever you put in the bank, and they're going to give you 1%. So if you put $10,000 in the bank, they're going to give you $100 at the end of the month, end of the year. What the bank does is take your money, that $10,000, and treats it like $1 million, $500,000, $1 million, and makes small percentages. So if you're making 1 or 2% on $1 million, that's $20,000, $30,000, right? They take your $10,000, they make hundreds of percent, and they give you 1. So it's not fair. So the thought behind IML is to turn the tables on banks, and we're doing just that. It's exciting. We got a lot of explosion worldwide. Now, talking about that Dream Maker, we put it together as a promo for 90 days, and it's ending on June 30th, which I'm looking at my calendar here. It's in 5 days. The IML Dream Maker right now, the ambassador program, is basically $2,500. We put you into a little profit pool. There's some other benefits that are part of that. If you want more information, support@imarketslive.com, and just inquire about it. Just send an email saying, I'm interested in the ambassador program. We'll get you more information. But it's $2,500. As of July 1st, that thing's going to go between $35,000 and $5,000, and that's that. We're going to increase the commissions when it's paid out because it's going to be a higher value, but it's phenomenal. It's something that you want, because those that get into the ambassador program are gratis into other products we have. I have a product which we're going to talk about, a couple of products They're gratis into the future. What that means is, for instance, the next product that comes out, let's just say it's 500, and the next product is 3,000. You get those for free automatically. They're already included for the future. So IML has tens of thousands of dollars worth of products coming out. So get the ambassador program. After July 1st, if you're not, then everything just becomes retail. So real important. Those of you guys that get in this video. Now, we want to talk about another program real quick. It's called the nonprofit program. Now, for most people in the trading industry, that's the truth, but for us, we're very profitable. The nonprofit program is essentially for churches and for nonprofit organizations, where we take a church and oh, it looks like Pastor Battle just joined us. We take a church, we're able to help empower the church's congregation or the nonprofit's congregation and teach them how money works, teach them how to be successful. Take the individual within that church and give them the power to succeed. So what we're doing with the church or nonprofits is we're giving them the opportunity to sign up for free and help their congregation and let us work with them on a group level, and basically a percentage of that, those sales, we're putting into a particular, what we call a profit pool, and that profit pool will be given back to the church on a monthly basis based on the sales that come in. It continues to grow. It's a phenomenal, phenomenal program that Pastor Battle had brought to the table. He's one of our ambassadors, and he said, look, you know, what can you do for churches? What can you do for nonprofits? You know, I have a lot of relationships out there. Pastor Battle is actually a very, very successful independent businessman. He's been in the military for many years. He consults companies all over the globe. He has relationships in churches at levels I can't even think of. You know, to me, he's my Joel Osteen, or he's my TJ. What's it? The big Jakes, who I met back in Dallas 2 years ago. But I speak to Pastor Battle on a regular basis, extremely successful. He's empowered me and given me permission to succeed in things that I didn't even know I was possible. And, you know, I get a little bit of goosebumps because he's a man's man, but yet he's very respected in the world, and he has my full respect. So I'm going to give him the mic for a couple of minutes, and then I'm going to take it back and go into a couple of exciting things we have with iMarkets Live that's coming up. So, Pastor Battle, are you there? Say yes. Turn the mic on. No. Pastor Battle, can you hear us? Okay, when you do hear us, you just break in, and I'll continue talking about some other things. Anyway, I want to go into the next program. It's what we call a 3 for free. We started it in June 1st. We've seen a lot of growth on people, individuals, IBOs, independent business owners for IML, sponsoring 3 people, getting their auto shipped free. How that works is when a person signs up brand new, they have their first 30 days to get 3 people sponsored and get their auto shipped for free. Doesn't mean we're not going to charge them. At the end of the month, they're going to get that $100 payout. And those we had started on June 1st for the first month, and we saw some explosive growth. So what we're going to do, it's going to be ending in the next couple of days, but we're going to add it again for July. If we have another good month with it, I'm going to include it as part of the compensation plan, which is leading me to the next thing. The next thing we have a new rank coming. It's included as a course, and it's included as a product. We have a product, it's called the Harmonic Scanner. I'm very big into harmonic trading. You can search it out, look it up. Harmonic trading, harmonic patterns. They're very, very high-end patterns that are based on Fibonacci ratios. This is stuff that goes back for centuries. When these patterns all line up, all these ratios line up, the market has key turning points. And if you don't know about Fibonacci, just look it up. It's based on a set of numbers that date back to the pyramids, everything in nature, and it affects the markets in ways that people it's just outstanding. Certain times of the year, certain prices, and certain levels. The market just has this phenomena. Can't explain it. But somebody came out back in the late 90s and created this pattern, these Gartley patterns and butterfly patterns, this harmonic industry that's taken the world by storm of the trading industry. We have a scanner. I have 2 full-time programmers working on it. We built a scanner. It's a robot. 2 parts to it. The first part is the scanner, and what it does all day long, it's picking out ideas and drawing on the screen all the different patterns and telling you exactly, buy here, sell here, here's your risk. It is insanity. It's for the currency market. It's also for the futures market where you can get your patterns. So we have something that's special. It's a one of a kind in the industry because other companies have tried it. We've succeeded in creating something that picks patterns all day long. It sends you an email when a pattern is met. The second part of that will be in the next couple of months, where it's going to be an auto trader, a robot. You turn it on and it trades all day long, continuously all day long. It is insane. Now, along with the harmonic trader, this thing in a comparative company, they're charging $2,500 just for a simple scanner, and this scanner is nothing even remotely close to what we have. We're going to look at this roughly around the $500 mark, maybe a little bit more, but what that's going to do is allow those of you that make a sale, personally, both in your personal and in downline, to earn a higher upfront commission. The monthly is going to go up a bit, another $50 a month for this scanner, for this rank, and we're attaching the scanner as a rank in our company, and that is going to add a lot more upfront money. You're going to be able to get your 3 for free. You help those build. You're going to end up getting nice monthly checks. We have other things coming that's just taken IML, boom, to the mountain. When we started IML, our vision is to make people money, get that money, put it into the trading model, come learn, do what Daniel's doing, do what my friend, other friend is doing that I had mentioned, do what that other pastor is doing, do what Timo has now been accustomed to. We got guys from other network marketing companies jumping into iMarkets Live because they're dancing around trying to sell their potions and lotion, but they realize we deal with money, we make money with money, and there is nothing else in the industry, not even close, okay? Hands-free money. All right, Pastor Battle, you're not here. He's not able to get on. Anyway, we have, in terms of what our company does, we're looking out for both the little guy, we help them build, the big builders that want to come on and become successful, we have the platform for you. If you're a builder, if you're somebody that can bring massive amounts of teams and you want to do something big, we have a home. If you're the little guy who just wants to earn that extra $100 a month, that extra $200 a month, we have a home for you. Our team, our executive team, our field leaders are second to none. We're extremely proud of them. Guys, thank you very much. My name is Christopher Terry, CEO of iMarkets Live. If you have any questions, email support@iMarkets Live, or if you're one of our IBOs or ambassadors, you have any questions, go upline and ask, and we are here to help each and every one of you. Thank you so much, and thumbs up to each and every one of you that gave us your time tonight. We appreciate it. Have a nice night.